Why not you? Why not you? When you look around, you see people achieving their dreams, breaking barriers, doing the impossible. And maybe you start wondering, why not me? Why can't that be my story? I'm here to tell you it can be. But first, you have to ask yourself, are you willing to put in the work? Are you willing to make the sacrifices? Are you willing to take the setbacks, the disappointments, the doubts, and still keep going? The truth is, no one is going to hand you success. Success isn't found, it's made. It's made by showing up day after day, even when it's tough, even when nobody's watching. It's made when you decide that excuses are for others, not for you. It's made when you believe that no one, and I mean no one, is going to outwork you. You see, greatness isn't about where you come from, who you know, or what's been handed to you. It's about what you do with what you've got. So when life knocks you down, ask yourself, am I going to stay down? Or will you rise up and say, this is my time? Remember, someone else out there has already made up their mind to succeed. Why not you? Someone else out there is already pushing past fear, past doubt, past failure. Why not you? Decide right now that you're going to be the one who turns every no into a yes, the one who takes risks, the one who faces fear, the one who dares to dream and dares even more to act on that dream. So, the next time you feel like giving up, ask yourself this: if not you, then who? If not now, then when? Why not you? Why not you? This speech is about resilience, perseverance, and determination, qualities that are essential for anyone aiming to reach new heights. Believing in your potential is about recognizing that you have the power to achieve greatness, no matter where you come from or what challenges you face. Often we look at successful people and see their accomplishments, their status, their influence, and we think, that could never be me. But the truth is, everyone who has achieved something extraordinary started somewhere, often with little more than a dream and a belief that they could make it. This belief, though seemingly simple, is the foundation of success. Without it, you have little reason to try, little motivation to push through challenges, and little resilience when things don't go as planned. Doubt can be a powerful force. It creeps in when things are difficult, when obstacles appear, or when others voice skepticism. Belief in your potential is about not allowing that doubt to control you. It's about trusting that the abilities and qualities you have right now are enough to start making progress, even if they're not perfect. It doesn't mean you won't need to grow or improve along the way. It simply means you have confidence in your capacity to adapt, learn, and persevere as you move forward. Many people limit themselves because they think they need certain resources, connections, or circumstances to succeed. They look at others and think they had more advantages or they were lucky. But the reality is that everyone faces their own set of challenges, and many successful individuals started with very little. The difference often lies in their belief that, regardless of the cards they were dealt, they had the potential to succeed. This belief fuels ambition and propels people to seek out opportunities, build skills, and stay committed to their goals. This kind of belief is not about arrogance or assuming success will come without effort. It's about recognizing your own worth and the unique qualities you bring to the table. It's about seeing that there's a purpose only you can fulfill, goals only you can achieve, and contributions that only you can make. This belief doesn't make you immune to failure, but it does give you the strength to stand back up when you fall. Belief in your potential provides a deep well of resilience, reminding you that setbacks are part of the process, not the end of it. When you believe in your potential, you begin to see obstacles differently. Instead of viewing them as reasons to stop, you see them as challenges to overcome. You're willing to keep going even when the road is rough because you know that each step forward brings you closer to realizing your potential. You start to make decisions that align with your goals, stepping out of your comfort zone because you know that growth happens on the edge of fear and discomfort. You're more willing to take risks, more open to learning from mistakes, and more focused on long-term growth rather than immediate validation. Ultimately, believing in your potential is about creating a mindset that says, yes, I am capable. Yes, I am worthy. Yes, I can do this. When you hold this belief, you set yourself up to persevere, to grow, and to make the most of every opportunity. This inner confidence becomes the foundation on which you build everything else, empowering you to rise above challenges and achieve the success you envision. Committing to hard work is one of the most fundamental elements of achieving success. Many people dream of reaching their goals and living out their ambitions, but without dedication and the willingness to put in the effort, dreams remain just that, dreams. Hard work is what transforms vision into reality. It's the process of repeatedly showing up, doing the work that needs to be done, and pushing through, even on days when motivation is lacking and progress feels slow. Hard work is often uncomfortable. It means sacrificing immediate pleasures for future gains. It's choosing to work a little longer, to try a little harder, and to go beyond what feels easy. Hard work requires a mindset that accepts difficulty as part of the journey rather than something to be avoided. It involves committing to the tasks that others might shy away from and being willing to grind through the details, learning and improving along the way. One of the biggest barriers to consistent hard work is the tendency to expect instant results. We live in a world where everything seems to happen fast. We can get what we want with a few clicks, see results within seconds, and have access to almost anything with minimal delay. But real achievement takes time, patience, and most importantly, persistent effort. Hard work is about seeing the long game and understanding that success is a process. It's about realizing that every small step forward, every task completed, and every hour invested compounds over time, eventually leading to results. Hard work isn't glamorous. Most of the time, it's not celebrated, recognized, or rewarded. It's about the quiet hours spent practicing a skill, the time put into studying and learning, or the persistent efforts put into a project that others may never fully see. While it might be easy to focus only on the end result, hard work teaches us that the journey itself is where true growth happens. Each struggle, each setback, and each minor success along the way helps to shape us into more skilled, resilient, and capable individuals. Moreover, hard work is the ultimate equalizer. Talent and natural ability are undoubtedly valuable, but hard work bridges the gap between those with an advantage and those who start from scratch. When you work hard, you close the distance between where you are and where you want to be. Consistent effort allows you to build the knowledge, skills, and habits needed to succeed. While talent can give a head start, hard work enables people to exceed expectations, surpass limitations, and reach goals that may have once seemed out of reach. Committing to hard work also builds character. It instills discipline, self-motivation, and resilience. These qualities extend beyond any single goal and impact every area of life. When you learn to work hard toward something meaningful, you develop a greater appreciation for the process, a deeper sense of satisfaction from your achievements, and a stronger connection to your purpose. Hard work teaches humility, patience, and perseverance, which are all essential traits for sustained success. In the end, hard work is about taking control of your journey and understanding that you have the power to shape your future. It means taking responsibility for your actions, accepting that there are no shortcuts, and knowing that you are willing to go the extra mile because the goal is worth it. It's this unwavering commitment to effort and persistence that ultimately separates those who achieve their dreams from those who simply wish for them. Embracing sacrifice is essential for anyone who wants to reach their highest potential and make their dreams a reality. Many people are attracted to the idea of success, the achievements, the accolades, the freedom it brings, but not everyone is willing to accept what's required to reach that point. True success often demands a level of commitment and dedication that goes beyond comfort. This means giving up certain things, making hard choices, and prioritizing long-term gains over short-term pleasures. Sacrifice is, in many ways, the price of growth, a process of letting go of what's easy or familiar to make room for progress and achievement. Sacrifice comes in many forms. It could mean spending late nights working when others are relaxing, using weekends to develop skills instead of socializing, or choosing a more challenging path over a comfortable one. Each decision to sacrifice brings you closer to your goals because it reinforces a mentality of resilience and determination. By choosing sacrifice, you're essentially choosing to stay committed to your vision, proving to yourself that you're willing to do whatever it takes to succeed. This level of commitment not only builds character but also strengthens the resolve needed to overcome obstacles and setbacks. One of the most common sacrifices people must make is time. Time is a finite resource, and achieving something meaningful often requires investing substantial amounts of it. Time spent on practice, study, and effort is time that can't be spent elsewhere. This can feel challenging, especially when you're balancing other responsibilities and desires. But when you look at the time spent as an investment in your future, the sacrifice becomes more manageable and even inspiring. Each hour invested in honing your craft, each moment dedicated to learning, is a step closer to reaching your potential. Sacrificing time in this way becomes a powerful affirmation of your commitment and helps you stay aligned with your goals. Sacrifice also often involves delaying gratification. It's natural to want immediate results, to see progress quickly, and to enjoy the rewards of your work. However, meaningful success typically doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of sustained effort over time. Delaying gratification means resisting the temptation to take shortcuts or settle for smaller, quicker gains. Instead, it involves focusing on the bigger picture and trusting the process. This can be difficult because it requires a high level of patience and self-control, but it ultimately strengthens your ability to stay on course and build something lasting. Another aspect of sacrifice is choosing discomfort over ease. Growth doesn't happen in the comfort zone, it happens when you're stretching yourself, trying new things, and pushing past your limits. This could mean working harder than you ever have, taking on challenges that intimidate you, or pushing through times of doubt. Choosing discomfort as part of the sacrifice means you're willing to bear the weight of challenges, knowing that each one prepares you for the success you envision. Over time, this willingness to endure discomfort builds resilience and grit, qualities that become invaluable as you continue on your path. The truth is, sacrifice is rarely glamorous or enjoyable in the moment. It requires a mental shift where you learn to value what the sacrifice will bring rather than the comfort it takes away. When you embrace sacrifice, you're choosing a mindset of growth, understanding that each choice to give up something now brings you closer to something greater. Embracing sacrifice means accepting that certain things must be set aside for a higher purpose. It could be social activities, leisure, or even certain habits and routines that no longer serve you. By choosing to prioritize what truly matters, you're investing in a future that aligns with your dreams and ambitions. At its core, embracing sacrifice is about dedication. It's a commitment to yourself and your goals that says you're willing to do what others might not, all for the sake of something bigger than the present moment. Embracing sacrifice is about understanding that every small trade-off, every decision to go without now, is helping to pave the way for future success and fulfillment. Each sacrifice is a stepping stone on the path to realizing your potential and achieving what truly matters to you. Facing setbacks with resilience is a critical skill for anyone on the path to success. When you set out to achieve something meaningful, it's almost inevitable that you'll encounter obstacles, disappointments, and failures along the way. These challenges can be disheartening, and they often make people question their abilities, their choices, and even the validity of their dreams. Resilience is the ability to rise above these moments of doubt and push forward, using setbacks not as signs to give up but as opportunities for growth. By developing resilience, you train yourself to adapt, to recover quickly, and to keep moving forward, no matter what stands in your way. Resilience is not about ignoring or suppressing the pain that setbacks cause. It's about acknowledging the disappointment, frustration, or even sadness, but refusing to be defined or defeated by it. A resilient mindset allows you to feel the emotions associated with failure, process them, and then move forward with renewed determination. This mindset involves the understanding that failure is not final, it's simply feedback. It's a reminder that success is not a straight line, it's a journey full of twists, turns, and unexpected roadblocks. Each setback is an opportunity to learn, to improve, and to become stronger. Learning to see setbacks as lessons is a key part of resilience. When something doesn't go as planned, it can be tempting to view it as a waste of time or a reason to abandon your goals. However, every setback has something valuable to teach, whether it's a lesson in perseverance, a reminder to adjust your approach, or a chance to build new skills. By viewing setbacks through a lens of growth, you turn each challenge into a stepping stone toward success. This shift in perspective empowers you to keep going, as it transforms obstacles from roadblocks into learning experiences. Resilience also means developing the mental toughness to stay committed to your goals, even when circumstances are less than ideal. Life often throws challenges our way when we least expect them, and part of building resilience is learning to adapt to those situations without losing sight of what matters. This could mean adjusting your strategy, working harder than before, or finding creative ways to overcome limitations. Resilience is about staying flexible, being willing to pivot when necessary, and understanding that setbacks don't have to derail your progress. Instead, they can refine your path and make your journey even more meaningful. Another component of resilience is self-belief. Setbacks can shake your confidence, making you question whether you're truly capable of achieving your dreams. Resilience requires a deep inner confidence, a belief that, despite the current challenge, you have what it takes to overcome it. This confidence doesn't mean that you won't feel fear or doubt, rather, it means that, despite those feelings, you choose to keep going. When you believe in yourself, you're more likely to persist through difficult times because you trust that you'll find a way forward, even if the path isn't immediately clear. The development of resilience also builds a greater sense of patience and endurance. Success, especially when aiming for something significant, is rarely quick or easy. Resilience helps you recognize that setbacks are a natural part of the process, not signs that you're on the wrong path. With patience, you learn to see the bigger picture and understand that each setback is just one moment in a much larger journey. This perspective enables you to endure the challenges with greater ease, knowing that each step, no matter how difficult, brings you closer to your ultimate goal. In addition, resilience fosters a proactive mindset. When setbacks arise, resilient individuals don't just sit back and hope things will get better on their own. They take action, actively seeking solutions and learning from what went wrong. This mindset keeps you from becoming a passive victim of circumstance and instead turns you into an active participant in your journey. Resilient people take ownership of their setbacks, using them as fuel to improve and grow. Each time they overcome a challenge, their confidence builds, creating a cycle of increased resilience and self-assurance. Ultimately, resilience is about persistence. It's the ability to get back up after each fall, to try again after each failure, and to maintain hope in the face of adversity. This strength doesn't develop overnight, it's cultivated through every setback, every challenge, and every moment you choose to keep going. The more you practice resilience, the stronger it becomes, equipping you with the mental fortitude needed to weather any storm on the path to success. Resilience turns obstacles into opportunities, failures into lessons, and setbacks into setups for a comeback, ultimately leading you to a future shaped by your unwavering determination. Rejecting excuses is one of the most powerful decisions you can make on your journey toward success. Excuses are easy, comfortable, and often serve as a way to avoid the discomfort that comes with striving for something greater. They are the mental shortcuts we take to explain away our failures, justify why we haven't achieved our goals, or delay taking action. Yet in doing so, we limit ourselves and undermine our potential. Rejecting excuses means holding yourself accountable and taking full responsibility for your life and the choices you make. It's about acknowledging that your success or failure lies in your hands, and that external factors are only as powerful as you allow them to be. The first step in rejecting excuses is to recognize them for what they are: a form of self-deception. Excuses often arise in moments of doubt, fear, or discomfort. When faced with challenges, it's natural to want to find a reason to explain away why things aren't going according to plan. Excuses might sound logical or even convincing, but they ultimately serve as a barrier to progress. They keep you stuck in the same place, preventing growth and perpetuating a cycle of inaction. By becoming aware of when you're making excuses, you can interrupt the pattern and choose to take a more empowered approach. One common excuse is the lack of time. Many people feel that they don't have enough hours in the day to work on their dreams, often citing busy schedules or competing responsibilities. While it's true that life can be demanding, time is one of the most precious resources we have, and how we choose to spend it speaks volumes about our priorities. Rejecting the "I don't have time" excuse means being intentional with your time, identifying what truly matters, and making room for the activities that align with your goals. It's about scheduling your time in a way that prioritizes growth and productivity, rather than allowing distractions and procrastination to take over. Another frequent excuse is the fear of failure. Many people avoid taking risks or pursuing their goals because they're afraid of making mistakes or not measuring up. Fear is a natural part of any journey, but it can't be allowed to control you. Rejection of this excuse involves understanding that failure is not a reflection of your worth or ability, it's simply a part of the learning process. Each setback, mistake, or misstep is an opportunity to refine your approach, gain insight, and grow stronger. Rejecting the fear of failure means you're willing to take the leap, to try and to fail, all while knowing that each experience brings you closer to success. Another excuse that holds many people back is the belief that they lack the necessary resources or connections. It's easy to think that success is only for those who have the right network or financial backing, but this line of thinking can be limiting. Success is often not about what you have, but about how resourceful you are with what's available to you. Rejecting the excuse of lack is about shifting your mindset from scarcity to abundance. It's about being creative, seeking out opportunities, and making the most of your current situation. There are countless stories of individuals who started with very little, yet through hard work, perseverance, and innovation, were able to build their success. They didn't wait for perfect circumstances to appear, they created their own path with what they had. Self-doubt is another excuse that many people use to hold themselves back. The voice in your head that tells you that you're not good enough, not capable enough, or that others are more qualified can be paralyzing. But rejecting self-doubt involves actively choosing to believe in your abilities, to trust in your strengths, and to remind yourself that no one else is in a better position to achieve your dreams than you. When you let go of self-doubt and stop making excuses for why you're not ready, you open up the space for action, growth, and achievement. Ultimately, rejecting excuses is about taking ownership of your journey. It's about acknowledging that while life will throw challenges your way, you are the one who decides how to respond. Excuses are easy, but they don't lead to growth. They keep you from tapping into your full potential and from experiencing the satisfaction of achieving something through your own effort. When you let go of excuses, you create a mindset that's focused on action and progress. You shift from being a passive observer of your circumstances to an active creator of your future. By rejecting excuses, you reclaim your power and take control of your path, empowering yourself to push through obstacles, rise above fear, and move closer to the success you desire. Staying hungry and relentless is a mindset that sets apart those who reach their full potential from those who settle for mediocrity. It's not just about having ambition, it's about having an insatiable drive to continually push forward, to never get comfortable, and to always strive for more. People who are hungry for success have a deep, internal fire that motivates them even when the world around them may suggest they've done enough or that they've reached their limit. They are relentless in their pursuit of their goals, never allowing external circumstances, temporary setbacks, or complacency to dictate their progress. This hunger doesn't come from a place of dissatisfaction, rather, it arises from a desire to continually grow, improve, and unlock new levels of achievement. When you're hungry, it's more than just a passing desire, it's a deep, intrinsic need that fuels your daily actions. It drives you to put in the hours when others are resting, to stay focused when distractions are abundant, and to keep moving when it feels easier to stop. This hunger is a source of energy that propels you to do whatever is necessary to move forward. It means not settling for good enough but always striving to make things better, to refine your skills, and to push the boundaries of what you're capable of. The hunger for success means never allowing yourself to get complacent. Even when you've reached a certain level of success, It's about realizing that growth doesn't stop once you've reached a milestone, it only continues if you're willing to go further. Being relentless is about a refusal to accept defeat, no matter how many obstacles appear. Life often tests us in ways we can't predict. Opportunities might seem scarce, failure might strike unexpectedly, and the road may seem longer than anticipated. But for those who are relentless, failure isn't an end, it's just part of the process. It's an obstacle to be overcome, a lesson to be learned. When you're relentless, you don't give up after a single setback, or when the going gets tough. You use those challenges as fuel to keep fighting for your dreams. This doesn't mean you'll always have the answers right away, or that success will come immediately, but it means that no matter how many hurdles you face, you'll keep pushing forward. A relentless mindset also means prioritizing long-term growth over short-term gratification. In a world where instant results are often prioritized, staying hungry requires discipline. It's the ability to look beyond immediate rewards and focus on what really matters in the long run. The journey toward greatness is rarely fast or easy, and the temptation to take shortcuts can be overwhelming. However, those who are relentless are willing to put in the hard work now, knowing that the rewards will come when they've earned them. They are willing to sacrifice short-term pleasures for long-term gain, understanding that the most meaningful achievements require patience, persistence, and continuous effort. Being hungry and relentless also means having an intense focus on the things that matter most. It's easy to get sidetracked by distractions, things that seem important in the moment but ultimately aren't aligned with your bigger goals. The hunger for success sharpens your focus, helping you filter out distractions and stay on the path that leads to your true ambitions. It requires saying no to things that don't serve your purpose and staying true to your vision, no matter how tempting other pursuits may seem. This laser focus on what truly matters ensures that every effort you make brings you closer to your ultimate goal, allowing you to stay on track, even when faced with competing demands on your time and energy. Moreover, staying hungry and relentless doesn't mean working non-stop without balance. It's about working with intensity and intention. It's about being strategic with your efforts and dedicating your time to activities that will move you forward. It's a commitment to being your best every single day, even on days when your motivation might be lacking. The relentless pursuit of excellence means consistently raising the bar for yourself, even when others around you may be satisfied with the status quo. This hunger, combined with relentless effort, becomes a cycle of continuous improvement. With each goal you achieve, you realize that you are capable of more, and that realization fuels your desire to reach for even greater achievements. It's not about being dissatisfied with where you are, it's about recognizing that you have the power to create more for yourself and for those around you. The desire to achieve is never fully satisfied, because the process of growth itself becomes the reward. It's this hunger and relentlessness that allows you to break through limitations, exceed expectations, and keep going when others may have quit. Understanding that life is not fair is a crucial realization on the road to success. It's a truth that many people struggle with, often wishing for a world where effort is always rewarded, opportunities are equally available, and obstacles are removed for those who work hard. Unfortunately, life does not operate this way. Success is not guaranteed based on fairness, nor is it dictated by the level of effort you put in alone. The sooner you accept that life is unpredictable, challenging, and sometimes outright unfair, the sooner you'll be able to move forward with the resilience and determination necessary to achieve your goals. The first step in embracing this reality is letting go of the belief that you are owed anything. Life does not give out rewards simply because you put in the effort, and it certainly does not guarantee success based on fairness. Some people will encounter more favorable circumstances than others, some will be born with advantages you may not have, and some will face fewer challenges in their pursuit of their goals. But instead of seeing this as a reason to be discouraged or give up, understanding that life isn't fair frees you from the need for justification or equal treatment. You don't need life to be fair for you to succeed. All you need is the willingness to keep going despite the odds stacked against you. Realizing that life isn't fair also helps you manage your expectations. It's easy to get frustrated when things don't go as planned, especially when it feels like others have it easier, or when you encounter setbacks that feel undeserved. But life's lack of fairness doesn't mean that your hard work won't pay off. It simply means that you'll need to be even more committed, more creative, and more resilient in your approach. It's about accepting that obstacles will come, and that the path will be harder for some than others. This doesn't mean giving up hope, rather. It means adjusting your approach, understanding that progress will often be uneven, and learning how to navigate the unpredictable nature of life. Moreover, understanding that life isn't fair helps you to focus on what you can control. While you cannot dictate the circumstances you're born into or the challenges you'll face, you can control your attitude, effort, and perseverance. You can choose to persist even when the world feels like it's against you, and you can decide to continue moving forward regardless of the injustices or setbacks that may occur. This mindset of focusing on what you can control helps you maintain a sense of agency, even when everything else feels beyond your influence. In addition, knowing that life is unfair can also make you more empathetic and grateful. It's easy to become bitter or resentful when you feel like others have it easier, but when you accept that everyone is fighting their own battles, you develop a deeper appreciation for your own journey. It becomes easier to recognize that the struggles you face have value, that they're building your strength, resilience, and character. Life's unfairness teaches you not to take anything for granted, to appreciate the opportunities you do have, and to be grateful for the progress you've made despite the odds. Understanding the unfairness of life also allows you to let go of comparisons. It's natural to look at others and feel like they've been given more, whether it's in the form of resources, talent, or circumstances. But when you accept that life doesn't work on a level playing field, you stop comparing your journey to others and start focusing on your own path. You realize that your success isn't about outdoing someone else, it's about achieving your own potential, regardless of where you start or how tough the road may seem. Finally, embracing the reality that life isn't fair gives you the mental toughness required to face the inevitable hardships ahead. There will be moments when things seem stacked against you, and the unfairness of life will feel especially apparent. But those who succeed are the ones who continue moving forward, despite the inequities, the obstacles, and the disappointments. Instead of waiting for life to become fair, they focus on making the most of what they have, working tirelessly to overcome the challenges in front of them. They see fairness not as a prerequisite for success, but as a bonus, something they can't control. What they can control is their ability to persevere, grow, and find a way forward, no matter how unfair the circumstances may seem. Taking responsibility for your own success is a mindset that separates those who achieve greatness from those who stay stagnant. It requires you to stop blaming external factors, other people, or circumstances for your shortcomings, and to fully accept that your actions, decisions, and mindset determine the direction of your life. While it's easy to point fingers when things go wrong, blaming bad luck, lack of opportunity, or even others' actions, true success comes when you acknowledge that your results are the sum of the choices you make, regardless of the circumstances surrounding you. Taking full responsibility means you are empowered to change your situation and chart your own course, even when things don't go as planned. One of the first steps in taking responsibility for your success is acknowledging that your choices have consequences. Every decision you make, whether big or small, will shape the outcome of your journey. You are the one who decides how to react to challenges, how to allocate your time, and where to focus your energy. The results you get are a direct reflection of the choices you make daily. This means that blaming your environment or other people for your lack of progress is no longer an option. It's empowering to understand that you hold the power to steer your life in the direction you want, and that this power is in the choices you make at each step. Taking responsibility also means you accept the hard truth that success won't happen unless you put in the effort. It's easy to wait for opportunities to come to you, to hope that someone will notice your talent, or to expect circumstances to align perfectly. However, taking responsibility means that you create your own opportunities. You understand that success is a result of your hard work, perseverance, and commitment. Whether you're learning new skills, building your network, or taking calculated risks, the responsibility for action falls on you. It's about doing what it takes, even when no one is watching or when the results aren't immediate. When you take full responsibility, you recognize that action is the key to turning dreams into reality. Moreover, taking responsibility means owning up to your mistakes and learning from them. Failure is often seen as something to avoid or to blame on external factors, but those who succeed understand that mistakes are simply part of the process. When you take responsibility for your success, you embrace failure as an opportunity to learn, rather than as a setback. Instead of shifting blame when things go wrong, you reflect on what you could have done differently and use that information to improve. By owning your mistakes, you gain valuable lessons that will make you stronger and better equipped to tackle the challenges that lie ahead. This mindset helps you avoid falling into the trap of repeating the same errors and instead use failure as a stepping stone to growth. Taking responsibility also means being proactive about your growth. Instead of waiting for someone to give you the skills or knowledge you need, you actively seek out resources, mentorship, and experiences that will help you develop. You don't rely on external validation to feel worthy of success. Instead, you take ownership of your own development. Whether it's reading, networking, attending seminars, or seeking out feedback, taking responsibility means you're constantly looking for ways to improve and grow, even when it's uncomfortable or difficult. Additionally, taking responsibility requires a mindset shift away from the victim mentality. It's easy to feel powerless when things aren't going as planned or when the odds are stacked against you. However, those who are successful understand that focusing on what you can't control only drains your energy. Instead, they focus on what they can do, taking actions that move them forward, regardless of the circumstances. This shift in perspective helps you stop feeling like life is happening to you, and instead you start to take charge of your own destiny. Even in the face of adversity, you find ways to keep moving forward and work toward your goals with determination and persistence. In addition, taking responsibility is about understanding that you are your biggest advocate. No one else is going to care about your success as much as you do. When you take responsibility, you stop waiting for someone to come and save you, and instead you become your own source of motivation and support. This means setting your own standards, pushing yourself to achieve, and refusing to make excuses when things get tough. It's about believing in your own ability to create the success you desire and acting on that belief every day. Ultimately, taking responsibility for your success means recognizing that you are the author of your own story. You don't let circumstances define you. Instead, you decide who you want to become and take the necessary steps to get there. It's about recognizing that, while you can't control everything, you have the power to control how you respond, what you learn, and how far you're willing to go. This sense of accountability allows you to take charge of your future and empowers you to pursue success on your terms, knowing that the results are yours to create. The importance of having a clear vision is often overlooked, but it is one of the most powerful driving forces behind success. Without a clear vision, it's easy to become directionless, confused, and lost in the pursuit of goals that are not truly aligned with your deepest desires or purpose. A vision provides you with a roadmap, a sense of clarity, and a driving force that helps you stay on track, no matter what obstacles come your way. It serves as a beacon, guiding your decisions and actions, and reminding you why you're working so hard in the first place. When you have a clear vision, every step you take is purposeful, and every setback becomes a learning opportunity, rather than a roadblock. Having a clear vision starts with understanding what you truly want. It's not about following someone else's idea of success or chasing goals that are not authentically yours. Instead, it's about taking the time to reflect on your passions, values, and long-term desires. What does success look like for you? What kind of life do you want to live? And what impact do you want to have on the world? When you understand these deeper desires, you can create a vision that's truly aligned with who you are and what you care about. This clarity will fuel your determination, as you'll have a clear sense of purpose to guide you, even during tough times. A vision also acts as a filter for your decisions. When you know what you want to achieve, it becomes easier to make choices that are in alignment with that vision. You can assess opportunities, relationships, and commitments based on how they contribute to your bigger picture. Without a clear vision, it's easy to get distracted by short-term desires, trends, or other people's expectations. But when you have a well-defined vision, you make decisions based on your true priorities, which saves you from wasting time and energy on things that don't serve your purpose. This clarity makes it easier to say no to distractions, allowing you to stay focused on what matters most. Additionally, a clear vision gives you the motivation to keep going, even when the road gets difficult. There will be moments in any journey where things don't go as planned, and challenges seem insurmountable. In those times, your vision becomes a source of strength, reminding you why you started in the first place. It gives you something to hold on to when you feel like giving up and reinforces the idea that the struggle is worth it because you're working towards something meaningful. When the path forward seems uncertain, your vision will provide you with the conviction to keep moving, knowing that every step is bringing you closer to your goal. Moreover, having a clear vision helps you measure progress. It's easy to get discouraged when you don't see immediate results, but with a clear vision, you can track your journey in terms of growth and movement toward your ultimate goal rather than just immediate outcomes. Small victories become part of the larger picture, and you start to see how each action, no matter how small, brings you closer to your vision. The ability to track your progress helps you maintain momentum and build confidence, knowing that you're on the right path. In addition to providing clarity and motivation, a clear vision also helps you stay resilient in the face of failure. In any journey toward success, setbacks are inevitable, but having a strong vision helps you view failures as temporary and part of the process. When you know where you're going, it's easier to stay focused on the long-term picture, rather than getting bogged down by short-term disappointments. You understand that each failure is simply a stepping stone toward growth and improvement, and you use it to refine your approach. This resilience is built on the foundation of your vision, which keeps you anchored even when external circumstances try to derail you. A clear vision also serves as a source of inspiration, not only for yourself but also for others around you. When you are crystal clear about your goals and purpose, you naturally attract people who share your values and want to support your vision. The energy and passion you exude when you're pursuing something meaningful inspire those around you to follow their own paths with conviction. Your vision becomes contagious, creating a ripple effect that spreads motivation and positivity. It empowers not just you, but others to believe in the possibility of achieving something bigger than themselves. Ultimately, a clear vision is the foundation of a purposeful and fulfilled life. It gives you direction, helps you make better decisions, provides motivation, and fosters resilience. Without it, you may find yourself wandering, reacting to life rather than actively creating it. When your vision is clear, however, every challenge becomes an opportunity. Every decision becomes a conscious choice, and every day is an opportunity to move one step closer to the life you've envisioned. It's not just about having a goal, it's about having a reason to work toward that goal, and a vision helps you maintain that drive, no matter how difficult the journey may become. The power of never quitting is one of the most essential qualities anyone can cultivate on their journey to success. It doesn't matter how many times you fall, how many mistakes you make, or how many doors close in your face. What matters is your ability to get back up and keep moving forward. Perseverance is not about avoiding failure, it's about embracing the challenges and using them as fuel to push even harder. The most successful individuals are not necessarily the most talented, but they are often the ones who refuse to give up, no matter the circumstances. They understand that success is not a straight path, and that setbacks are a natural part of the process. The key is to keep going, to keep fighting, and to never quit, no matter how daunting the journey becomes. In order to truly embrace the power of never quitting, it's important to understand that failure is not a reflection of your worth or potential. Many people are quick to give up when they face failure, seeing it as a sign that they are not good enough or that their dreams are unattainable. But in reality, failure is simply a part of the journey, a stepping stone toward growth. Every failure teaches you something valuable. It shows you what doesn't work and offers you the opportunity to try a new approach. Rather than being discouraged by failure, those who succeed learn to view it as a necessary and inevitable part of the learning process. They know that each time they fail, they are getting closer to their goal because they are learning, adapting, and refining their strategies. The power of never quitting is also rooted in resilience. Life will test you, and sometimes it will feel like you're facing insurmountable odds. But resilience is the ability to keep going when everything inside of you is telling you to stop. It's the mental toughness to persevere when others would turn back. Resilience isn't something that can be built overnight. It's developed through overcoming adversity and challenging yourself to push past your limits. The more challenges you face and overcome, the stronger and more resilient you become. Each time you push through difficulty, you gain the strength to handle the next obstacle that comes your way. Additionally, never quitting means having the courage to continue even when the future is uncertain. It's easy to get discouraged when things aren't going according to plan, or when the outcome feels out of reach. But those who succeed understand that uncertainty is part of the process. They don't let the fear of the unknown stop them from continuing on their path. Instead, they trust in the process and believe in their ability to find solutions, no matter what obstacles stand in their way. This courage to keep going despite uncertainty is what enables them to push through when the world seems to be telling them to stop. Moreover, the power of never quitting is about maintaining your belief in yourself, even when others might doubt you. It's easy to be swayed by criticism, or to feel discouraged when people around you question your decisions or abilities. However, when you refuse to quit, you are not only fighting for your dreams, but you are also proving to yourself that you believe in your own potential. Your belief in yourself becomes your driving force, pushing you to take risks, face challenges, and continue working toward your goals regardless of external opinions or doubts. In addition, the power of never quitting involves maintaining a positive mindset. It's easy to get bogged down by negative thoughts, especially when progress is slow, or when you face obstacles that seem impossible to overcome. However, success often requires a mindset that views setbacks as temporary, rather than permanent. When you never quit, you develop the ability to stay positive and focused on the long-term goal, instead of getting discouraged by short-term difficulties. You learn to approach each challenge with a sense of optimism, knowing that persistence will eventually lead you to success. Never quitting also teaches you the value of consistency. Success is rarely about one big breakthrough. It's about consistently putting in the effort day after day, no matter how small the progress may seem. When you make the commitment to never quit, you develop the discipline to keep moving forward, even when you're not seeing immediate results. Over time, these small, consistent actions compound, leading to significant progress. The ability to stick with something, even when it seems like you're not making much headway, is what ultimately leads to success. In conclusion, the path to success is not easy or straightforward, but it is always within your reach if you adopt the right mindset and attitude. You must understand that challenges are inevitable and that life is not always fair. Yet it is through perseverance, resilience, and a clear vision that you will overcome obstacles and continue moving forward. By taking full responsibility for your journey, embracing failure as a learning experience, and never giving up, you empower yourself to create the life you desire. The key is to remember that success is not just about talent or luck. It is about determination, effort, and the refusal to quit. Every step, every setback, and every triumph is part of the journey, and by keeping your vision clear and staying committed, you will ultimately unlock your full potential. So the question isn't why me? But rather, why not me? With the right mindset, there's nothing stopping you from achieving greatness. Keep moving forward, and the world will open up before you. Thank you.